Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Hyper Light Drifter mini campaign. I am Aubrey. I am your GM. I use she, her pronouns. I will toss it over to my cast to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we will get into things. And my order is different this time, so I guess I'm starting at the top with you, Ferris.
Oh shoot. Hello. Um Hi, my name is Ferris. I use she her pronouns. I was just watching a tragic finale. Um there's still like 10 minutes left for them to maybe come out okay. Anyway, I don't know who I'm playing. I straight up forgot. Jensen! That's who I'm playing. I'm playing Jensen, who uses any pronouns and is a wayfinder and also a jackal. I had to find my character sheet because I straight up forgot who this character is. We'll figure it out. Cool. Bye.
Oh, right. Name thing. Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns. I am playing Juarez, Wolverine person, not huge Jackman. Old them Wolverine, they use they, them pronouns. They are a versifier and they're too old for this shit.
I am up next. Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Peony, the owl bear, Delver, pronouns also she, her, your local giant mom friend, I guess. Yeah, pretty much.
Hello, I am Tick. I use she. I I use the pronouns. I promise. I definitely didn't stumble over that part. And I am playing Alum, a resident warrior robot that is very good at hitting things wordlessly and talks entirely in startup sound effects.
Hello, I am Alyssa, who uses they, them pronouns and finally decided to play a character with a name at the end of the alphabet. Smart on me. I am playing Vita, who is the wielder hummingbird person, and they use any pronouns.
So I'll ask, who wants to do the recap?
So we all live in a town, some of us more recently than others. There was Aster who was a weasel folk and was knocking on our houses, trying to get our attention so that we could go look for their missing partner, Wolfie, who was the baker. Went to the Hermit's Garden a few hours away and did not return. So we sent ourselves off to go find them. And I think this was our first time going as a group. I guess we must have bonded at some point before that because we specifically tracked each other down for this, but it's not important. We made our way towards the Hermit's Garden. We found some signs of a scuffle, like an old battle, nothing really important. But then we found a cool tree that had like technological symbols drawn into it or carved into it. Vita like lit it up and found this old map of the area back in the day, and including where we were going to go, which is Food Mart is what it used to be called, but now it's just called Mart, I think. Anyway, there was some gay stuff that happened there. It's not important, but you know. Anyway, we did a little Vita left a little stuff behind so people could like use this map in the future. And then we, fought some crystal spiders that came up out of the woods and said we should be eaten. But we killed them. All very good. And we found other corpses in their cocoons, which was unfortunate for the dead people, but we were fine. Then we found the food martin, is what we took to calling it. We had a bit of an altercation with a door, which was to say Alum broke it in because poor Bellflower was not opening it fast enough. Or we just jumped to conclusions, one of the two. But Bellflower was the hermit who lives at the Food Martin, rabbit folk who had Wolf there. Wolfie had showed up. Wolfie was a fox, not a wolf. and been injured by the spiders on their way back home. And so Bellflower was healing them, so we got Wolf home, we got paid in pastries and maybe money. And then we passed along some knowledge of where those bodies have been so people could get their bodies back. And that was about it. That was about all that happened.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yes, the food Martin. We will never forget Food Martin. May
Yeah,
they
I wrote
rest
it
in
out
peace.
as Food Mart, and then in parentheses I added in.
Yeah. So yes, it has been several weeks since the incident with Wolfie and all of that. Over the last week, though, you have all noticed that the well that they've been pulling from is starting to run a little bit dry, and it hasn't rained in quite a while. So people are starting to get a little bit on edge about what to do about the water. And, you know, it is probably like early in the morning when the sort of, I hesitate to call them a mayor, but they're more of just like a leader of the settlement, Agrimony. They are a lizard person, and you know, they have sort of brought everybody together in the town square to talk about the best plans. Would any of you have gone?
Vita definitely also goes.
Juarez would go, if anything, just to document what's going on.
Same with Peony. It's Peony does live here after all, so yeah.
Was I specifically grabbed from the closet?
Let me,
The silence speaks volumes.
let me roll to see if Juarez would think to grab the murder bot in case it's needed.
I don't think you'd need the murder bot for a meeting, so just
I
leave
rolled
it.
a 3. I did not grab the murder bot.
And then I will not be there. I'm in the closet. No one got me.
Mm-hmm. And I will remind you all, you did learn about an old dam, probably not incredibly far away. So you've all joined the rest of the town in the center square as Agrimony is sort of like standing on boxes essentially, and just sort of like, yes, looking around like, yes, I know that it's tense and we're worried about the well running dry, but I assure you all that there is no need to panic. And they start there are a few options that are getting thrown about. I will also ask, would you have shared the knowledge about the dam? Okay. So there is a faction that wants to send the drifters to the dam to make sure that it's cleared out and that they can maybe redirect the water with that to use. There's also a small subset of people that are like, okay, there's no more usable resources here. We should move on, find a new place.
I think Peony would be one of the first to sign up for the little drifter quest, because she has no plans of moving.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And if it's something that we can take care of immediately, so we don't have to move,
yeah,
that would be amazing.
Agrimony is essentially just like looking for volunteers from the drifters and sort of just trying to keep everyone calm. You know, you see Aster and Wolfie passing out like pastries and stuff, just sort of try to keep everybody calm.
Juarez grabs 2 pastries.
They are bear claws.
Hey.
Juarez waves to Peony with one of the bear claws.
Oh, I look at the bear claws. I look at my bear claws, aka my hands. I look back at the bear claws. I look back at my hands. And I contemplate if that counts as cannibalism before going to get a pastry. And then maybe not eating it for a while as I'm still contemplating.
And tell the group also. Oh, sorry, I was going to say and also, like, it makes them super anxious to speak up in this meeting. But they'll say, like, I don't think that we're out of resources here. There are lots of other resources around. We just have to look a little, and we can do some salvaging and repurposing. I'll keep an eye out on the trip to the dam.
The anxious one has a point.
Yeah. And pretty much the determination is that most people are going to see how this mission turns out, because it may turn out that there's nothing salvageable from the dam and that it's like completely inoperable. But, you know, it might work out. So, because no one really wants to move, because yet again, a lot of people around here have put down roots. So, you know, they've made houses and things like that. No one wants to really leave. And then I guess at this point, does anyone go and retrieve Murderbot?
Jetson will.
Okay.
The murder bot will come with you upon command.
The Murderbot will be asked, hey, do you want to come check out a dam? It could be dangerous.
That is taken as a command, so they will stand up and walk up to you and start following you at an uncomfortably close distance.
Okay, then. Mind the tail, thank you. Okay.
Mind the tail, you say, and as that becomes a command, your tail is now washed.
Yeah! Your tail is washed like a hawk.
If it touches the floor, it is lifted up by tiny murderous hands.
Your tail is being carried behind you, softly and gently.
Well,
wedding train.
Then Alan would notice right away that as soon as Jensen sees Vita, the tail starts to wag a little bit.
It just whacks him in the face!
No. I'm picturing tiny Murderbot hands going side to side to try and catch the tail.
Yeah, like Baymax.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking
nanobot.
Okay, so like I came in thinking of Alum like Gur, even though I know you said it wasn't like Gur. I still kept, you know, visually, because I haven't seen a visual of Alum yet. Now it's Wally.
I was thinking like evil Baymax.
I was thinking evil Baymax too.
I'm thinking tiny and small because but that's because I'm huge, right? So I was thinking tiny, small. That's why I thought Gur, because Gur is a murder bot. And now I'm thinking Wally with a gun. Like, it's...
Yeah, no, I could definitely see Wally with a gun.
Those are all very interesting theories, and I'll keep them in mind. Love that gif. Just trying to grab the tail as it keeps waving. Like, this is my job. I'm supposed to be watching it.
And as, I don't know, they meet up, Juarez will look at the murder boss like, do you eat?
I look at you in silence.
I offer them a bear claw.
Whenever you do that tick, I imagine that's what Murderbot is narrating as I look at you in silence.
I'm pretty sure Murderbot doesn't talk, though. It only talks with sound effects, right?
Yeah, it only plays sound effects.
Then what happens is, or at least what I'm thinking now happens is as Murderbot is trying to catch the tail. You know when your computer or laptop gets really hot and the fan turns on and it's loud?
Oh my god. Yeah. The fan's also running as they're holding this bear paw, not sure exactly what to do to it. Is anyone else eating a bear paw around them?
Probably, yeah.
Juarez would like try, also like just like motion like you put it through your mouth and
I just slapped the bear paw in my face.
And now it's like you've got like glaze all on your face because they're glazed pastries.
I stare at you.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I
it's like, is it like if there's glaze on like where your eyes are? Is it like looking through a lens that has had like Vaseline rubbed on it?
Oh,
Anime
God.
eyes for Alum.
The pastry just slowly slides off and thumps to the ground as they stare, unblinking, unmoving.
Waters just shrugs like, I tried.
Hello, Miss Friend.
Alum is
Hmm.
covered in glaze now.
So before too long, you would all start heading through the forest, unless there's anything that you want to do in town before you leave.
There are downtime actions, right?
Yeah, there are.
Perhaps you should do one of those before we go.
Yes. Let's see. Some of you have like unique ones, and I think there's some just like basic downtime actions as well.
There's break bread. There's hearty feast. There is take in the view.
Swap talent, swap loadout, break bread. Yeah.
I can try to scout ahead, but I don't know if that's like a downtime. Like, it says it's a downtime thing, but then it also says passive, and then it also says travel phase.
It would be you've not begun the travel phase yet.
Okay, so it's
So
downtime
if you-
while
if you-
on travel.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
essentially is during the travel phase, you all have essentially one action to spend as you you would like, and sort of narrate how you help along in the travel.
You know what? We should probably like do something that restores health and energy, since that isn't automatically restored in between, you know?
Yes.
So I think we should
Oh.
do that.
That's good to know.
Ade.
We could have a hearty feast.
Hearty feast.
Yeah. We are at a sanctuary, and technically I don't like they would be like, here's the problem, and we could be like, can we go tomorrow?
Not like the well's gonna get any drier in a single day.
Exactly.
Like a week, sure, maybe, but like one day, it's fine. Ration.
One
There are
day.
also other preparation related ones, like you could do a buff weapon damage thing, which I feel like makes sense for some people, especially if they didn't take any like, well, actually eating restores both energy and health. So I guess it's whatever you want to do.
I think eating would be the best, or sitting in the sun and recharging. I don't know.
We put
Someone-
you underneath a lamp.
Break out the little solar panels.
You just plug them into the wall and it's just charging. You see like the face screen light up as like a charging symbol.
Remember, always charge your robots before you leave home.
Yes.
I guess I will spend as many downtime slots, there we go, as I can to restore my health and energy, because I don't remember what they were, and my character sheet reset. So at least this way, I'll be up to full.
I imagine
I
there's
remember
a
I took damage, and I remember I spent energy, but I don't remember how much of which.
Yep. So yeah, that hearty feast is probably a good idea.
Yep. They probably just all come together, grab some ingredients, chill, have a nice meal, make sure Alum charges but to full, and and plan to head out in the morning.
I think Waters is gonna look at Vita and it's like, do you know if Alum eats anything? Do they eat? How do they work?
They're a robot. Robots don't usually eat. They eat sort of energy from the sun, generally.
Waters looks at the sun just like, I wish I could do that. but bear claws are too good.
Peony still stares at the cold bear claws in her hands and just goes, all right. Tiny nom.
They're good, right?
Yeah, but it's the shape that makes it weird.
Wait, can Peony put them on top of her claws like bugles?
Are they gloves? Are you?
They're not that big. They're like bear claw sized.
Bears
I
have
will-
big claws, Aubrey.
It's true. I will also spend a little time while Alum is charging to just sort of the lenses off to clean those up a little bit.
Get like one of those like little
Tiny
things,
squeegee.
like you get at a gas station to clean
Mhm.
off your windshield.
Yeah, little sponge action, and then the world's tiniest squeegee just
The whole time they are watching your tail.
I feel like Jensen has not realized yet that he accidentally gave like a command because he's still getting used to like how Alum operates
Mhm.
and is A, command based, and B, very literal, and hasn't like realized that yet, and so cannot figure out why Alum is so fixated on her tail.
I'm just softly like holding it as like their face is being cleaned, watching it with laser focus. And Jensen's like, huh, I guess I think it's neat.
You're gonna
must-
get hair on your. This is not the way to dry it. Maybe you need a reboot. Are you okay?
Someone turn off
This is
Alum and
normal?
turn them back on.
I mean, if this is normal, it's fine. But like, if it's a malfunction, then maybe a little reboot. A little reboot. You want a reboot?
Bonk.
You want to reboot? Knocks him out.
Not me.
They will continue the task because that was a question. And they have a job to do, and it's a very important one.
Yeah,
This
gotta
tail's-
watch it.
It's very important to watch the tail. Mind the tail. It was a direct order.
Yeah.
But how much do we get back for energy and health by eating a big meal?
All.
All.
Nice.
Yeah.
All energy.
Yeah, breaking bread only restores 4.
Hmm.
And you have to choose like either. Whereas the hearty feast is everybody gets everything back. And if someone has like a burden, you have to like collaborate or roleplay it to restore it. I don't think any of us got stuff like that. I think we just got owies and tires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we? I assume we had enough ingredients to make our feast.
Yeah.
But
I'd
how
say
many
so.
ingredients would we have left after the feast? Like 1 or 2 or none or more?
I'm gonna say 2.
2 per person? Or
Sure, why not?
okay.
Is there anything anyone would like to do before you head out in the morning?
Yes.
Go for it.
Vita is a hummingbird folk. Yeah. Jensen is gonna just find like a nice flower and just leave it in Vita's like window sill thing.
Do they indicate in any way like who it's from?
No, I don't think she will.
Oh my god.
I think she will almost leave a note and then chicken out.
I'm sorry to say this, but I am going to be with you the whole time because I have to guard your tail. So I technically can't let you out of my sight right now. So you're gonna have to live with that.
It's true. I mean, I guess if Vita were to apply some investigative properties, perhaps they would find hair and bits of oil and put two and two together, but I don't know.
Yeah, Vita, when we meet up the next morning, Vita definitely has the oh, hummingbirds don't have ears, has the flower like tucked into a button hole.
Aww. The tail bag's more
Yay.
unrelated, obviously.
I'm desperately trying to catch it.
Whack, 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 whack.
You keep whacking him in the face by accident.
I've got to break these two up so that I can watch this tail easier.
Permission to be in the background, just watching this, to nod like, these bitches gay. Good for them. I think I did this last time too, but I might as well keep doing it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. So we will move into the travel phase as you head towards the dam. It's a little bit further than the food martin. So it'll probably take you most of the day to get there on foot. So everyone gets to make a little bit of a contribution to this. You can pick any skill from the skill list and describe how it contributes to the journey. I'm not going to make a resource cost or anything, and then you will determine the outcome of each roll and determine the outcome and narrate how you either help or accidentally harm. And it's 2 rounds of a montage, so everybody will do this twice.
All I know is violence, so I feel like that's my contribution.
There's some long ass vines, and we just throw alum to it.
There's some long vines, there's stuff in the way, any sort of, like, if something needs to be destroyed, they destroy it, including enemies.
Yeah.
You see a spider sculling around, they just crush it with a sword, you know.
Well, what skills and who wants to go first?
Alright, I'm still trying to find the skill list again.
Place that I can use combat for incredible violence.
Yeah.
Nice!
It's anything from the skill list.
Do you know what page that is?
Yep.
149 or just 49?
Yep. So it's combat, social, manipulate, exploration, survival. And then like there'll be like you'll see stuff underneath it like empathy, influence, intimidate, lead, something like that.
Yeah. I just couldn't find it in the table of contents because I don't know, can't read, I guess.
It's valid.
Reading's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm speaking. I don't have an answer yet. Sorry.
I think what Juarez will do is Juarez will kind of be keeping a track of where they're going, but it is like a written. They're map questing. They're
Cartography?
No, like map questing. So giving written instructions how they're going, because they have like a thing where they slide it out and they type, but it doesn't have a screen, so they have to type first, and then they close it, and then it prints out. So they won't know until what they've done, until they type it and finish typing if they did everything correctly. But they're just trying to make sure they keep a track of where everyone's going.
Oh, I can scout ahead now?
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how many downtime slots we had. I know how many we spent, but I don't know how many we had to begin with, so I don't know if I have enough left to actually scout ahead, because it takes 2 downtime slots. But I don't
Um,
see how many slots we have anywhere. But I'm sure that's just me not being able to read this skill. I'm beyond the point of words. I'm so sorry.
time slots, page 140. So it's less of how many you have and how long it takes. One slot is 1 to 2 hours of time. 3 slots is
Oh,
3
I
to
see.
5 hours. 6 slots is an 8 to 12 hour thing.
Well, you said it would take most of the day, right?
Yeah. Well, and essentially the way we're doing this is we're going to have two of these rolls, one from each person. Well,
Okay.
everyone's going to roll twice using a skill that you narrate how this helps the journey along.
Okay. So you would prefer us not to use our talents then?
I mean, you can, but it just is, what does Scout Ahead do? What does it say?
In the travel phase, pick 3 connected hexes extending out from your position on the hex map. For each hex, the narrator reveals your choice of hex event, feature, or adversity level for that hex.
Ah, yes. We are not using hexes.
Oh, cool. Then I will just use the awareness skill.
Yeah, as we sort of travel, can Vita use salvage on any sort of broken down tech we see to sort of salvage some components?
Yeah, give me that tech roll to see how you do.
Ooh, I got a 17, which is above my good threshold.
Okay.
My best threshold.
Yeah. So, narrate like what this looks like.
So, on our previous adventure, Vita didn't want to salvage anything because it was a map, and a map could be useful for other people. But I think that as we're traveling this time, we see some like broken down, I don't know, vehicles, but they're super broken down so that they couldn't be repurposed as they are. So Vita will sort of stop, and their like wings flutter excitedly, and they say, Jensen, I told you that I could help you get more components for your stuff, and I think that over there is it's not in use anymore, so we could just sort of harvest some things from it and remake it. And then they sort of flutter on over and nod really hard so that their glasses, their like inventor's goggles, fall down from on top of their head to over their eyes, and they start like manipulating it to pull out bits that might be useful.
Thank you so much.
I will give you, for your successful roll and everything, I will give you 5 components.
Yeah, Vita hands them over to Jensen. And while they were doing this, though, they had carefully taken the flower out of their buttonhole to like put it aside so it wouldn't get hurt. And now they put it back and affix it like beneath the strap of their goggles, so it's sort of standing on their head.
That's so cute.
Yay!
Well, Jensen, why don't you pick up from this?
I think Jensen will use the awareness skill to notice unusual details around. And I mean, looking for I don't know, useful path or something, but also just kind of looking for like something that that Vita might find useful or interesting.
Yeah. We'll roll the associated skill.
Yeah, exploration. And that is a 15, which is above my thing. Not threshold, the other one. Maybe threshold? The good one. It's the good roll. It's a great roll.
Fortune?
Yeah, it's a fortunate roll.
That was the fortune threshold.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a pot. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, so then it's up to, then what do you find that's interesting?
What is something that Vita would find useful that I can find? This is directed at you, Alyssa.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to think of what like useful. I don't know. Any ideas, anyone? What is something useful for technology people? I am not a technology
Maybe
person.
like a small, like very specialized tool, like that's like lodged in a piece of old tech or something that like, you know, like a technical screwdriver that like fell down between things and like, oh,
Yes.
can you use this, Vita? Would that be helpful to your manipulation? That sounds so terrible.
Oh my gosh, I've been looking for one of these. I haven't seen one. They're super useful for like getting into like the small spaces and like turning. Or do you need it though?
Oh no, I'm not very good with technology, but I found it in a very small space. I figured maybe you are, because you could because you are good with technology.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
You were so kind to find components for me. It seems the least I can do.
Oh no, you didn't have to do anything. I just wanted to help.
As did I.
If this bird could blush, they would be blushing.
Is Alum still there?
I am still watching the tail. That is my job.
Alum, would you maybe want to go see what Juarez is up to?
I will look up at you and then look back at the tail, then look up at you again.
Will you go see if Juarez needs help?
That is, yeah, they will go see if Forrest needs help because it's a new command.
Okay.
Alum's new prerogative: help Juarez.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Meanwhile, Juarez is
Mhm.
leaning over the pan. He's just like, God, they're so gay, right?
Oh, they're so very gay. When do you think they'll catch on?
3 weeks.
Would you like to make a bet?
Oh, I'm always ready for a bet.
Okay. You say 3 weeks. I say sooner. So would 3 weeks be our minimum or our limit?
I mean, you could go more if you say sooner than, you know, what's that old phrase? The price is right. I think that's old, like Better's tools. So we can use that Price is Right rules.
Okay, then I'll say 2 weeks.
All right.
If I win, I don't know what I want if I win. Oh, why did I offer a bet? I only knew I only knew what I would offer. If I lost, I have no idea what I want. If I win, how about if I lose, I make you a pie, and if I win, I still make you a pie, but it's one you will actually like.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I really forget.
One is a threat, and the other is the actual thing you win.
Yes.
You know what? Sure. A pie's a pie. Hey, Alum, do you heard pie that's out here over here?
They look at you. I will say, as you made your deal, they would have made one of those, like, you know, those creepy, like, the deal is made sound effects that you'll find in, like, TV shows? One of those.
Oh,
Just
like
deal or
that.
no deal? Yeah,
Yeah.
deal or no deal sound effect. Just come
Somewhere,
in the speakers.
a monkey's paw when a finger closes.
And then they look at you, Horace, specifically.
Well, you're probably here because you need something to do.
Staring uncomfortably.
What if I told you to be a good robot?
So hearing the fan whirring in their head, they look at you for like a solid 5 seconds, and then look back to Juarez because they were told specifically to help Juarez, but this is also a command from someone else. And they look like they're like trying to compute something.
Oh no! I think. Can you be a good robot? Is that how it works?
See a giant like red X light up on their face really quickly.
Okay. Well, can you read?
The red X does not appear again, and like the whirring starts to die down.
Okay.
What up? I'm Alum. I'm 19 and I never learned how to read.
I think with that, Juarez closes their thing and then just like a CVS size like receipt of like writing, which is like 5-6 feet long, comes out in small print. It's like, okay, could you double check my directions, make sure everything correctly? Don't mind the typos. There's always going to be typos.
Okay, can I take it? Can I scan over it at ridiculous speed? And then hold it. And then scan over it again. And then hold it. And then scan over it again. And just keep doing that.
I think it worked.
In terms of things that I'm doing during this montage, by the way, I think it would be, I would like to make nature rolls just so that way I can check on the weather and stuff. How do you say it? I don't know, to make sure like I know, hey, it's gonna rain. We should stop and set up camp, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to use that to do social roles. To like, I don't know, kind of like make sure I'm writing everything down correctly. So in case we need to go back.
What you're going to roll for that?
As I'm using my writing skills, which is a social skill apparently, to write directions.
I'll allow
I guess
it.
I could also use survival, but social is what I'm going for.
If you use survival, I can help you re-roll or something.
I mean,
Yeah, I can boost your roll. There you go.
I got 14, so it's below my fortune, but way above my other one, so
Threshold. And I got 18, which is quite above my fortune.
Cool. So how would you narrate this?
Peony will occasionally stare at the sky and go, wow, it's clear. Because technically that's all I'm doing. I'm checking if it's gonna rain. I'm checking if it's that's it, man. Weather patterns. When now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm predicting the weather. Just what time is it good to go? What time is it good to rest? Because I know when it'll get dark. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, sounds good. And Juarez?
For Juarez, I think because like they did good but not amazing, they got everything right except for like for one of the things I think they just described like at this broken down pillar, you turn west, but it's you actually were turning north and you just lost track of directions.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and from there, saying north and you're fucked up all over the place.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And I would say maybe like halfway through.
Well, that leaves us to our resident murder bot.
No, can I just not? So, I do want to take care of any fodder enemies that might cross our path that won't initiate combat. Let me roll. Let me just roll. Oh my god. Well, with the sheer power of me minimizing my temperance threshold as much as physically possible, I barely make my temperance threshold with like a fucking 4. So I have dropped this thing knowing this would happen. So I get my temperance. And can I flavor text this as I've gone back to guarding the sacred tale as my duty allows, as I've helped Juarez with everything that they need. And you guys, from your perspective, you see like Alan watching this tale, and then suddenly their eyes light up very red. They rush into a bush nearby. You hear like screaming and like a bit of crunching. They come back covered in guts and like maybe a little banged up if you want to give me damage for that. I don't know. It was a temperance.
Take 2 damage.
Okay. I'll take it. And they are covered in unknown guts of origin.
Unknown
And I go-
ichor, my favorite type of ichor.
And they-
Unknown.
And they just look at Jensen again and go back to staring at their tail.
Jensen exchanges a look with Vita. It contains just a little bit of fear.
They're not guarding the tail as a target.
Vita will look at Alum and say, "Would you like some help cleaning that up?"
I am just continuing. I'm staring at the tail more intently, blatantly ignoring what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, if that's how you want to be. Like, you can
If that's how you want to be, go fuck yourself. Like, in the time just That's exactly how to read it, though. If that's how you want to be, kindly fuck yourself.
Fuck off, T.
Hee.
That is my downtime, or my required action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So about at this point, maybe about half the day has passed. And who would like to start off with the next set of actions?
Well, I have a tail to guard right now, so it's gonna be someone else.
So, Vita, the gift of components was really well received by Jensen. And so they're like, "Oh, I could do that again. Let me look around." But this time, the thing that they look to repurpose, I think there might be some like tiny foe in there that they have to defeat. So I would like to try and use fight as my help thing this time.
Fight.
Hey, that's a 9. So that is above my temperance, below my fortune.
Of your temperance, so it's like a mixed success.
Yeah.
I'll say you will take 1 damage from this, but you will succeed in what you do. However, you want to narrate it.
Yeah, so I think that Vita sort of disappears suddenly from the group, and then you hear some like clanging, and then they sort of stumble back towards the group, and their feathers are a little ruffled, but they say, "Oh, did you know there were more spiders around here, just sort of watching us?"
More spiders.
Are you alright?
Oh yeah, they ran off with the components that I was trying to look for, but no, I'm definitely fine.
Jensen will reach out and then just smooths a feather down. If you're sure.
Yay!
Every day
Hey.
I get closer to the pie that Juarez will not like.
Sorry, Juarez.
Mhm.
Okay, Aubrey, I
Uh-huh.
have a question. This is a fun
Yeah.
narrative, but I want to go with it. Can
Go
I
for
hunt
it.
down and murder those spiders and get the components?
Sure, yeah. What would you roll for it?
Combat. I want to kill the spiders.
Okay. Roll combat.
My combat is my one saving grace in this life.
I'm picturing the spider, by the way, they're holding onto a Tomodachi.
You know, can we just
Tamagotchi.
Oh, that makes
Like
sense.
I said the actual fucking word that it's based on. My bad. That's how you know I've been watching too much anime. Everybody here is my Tomodachi, motherfuckers.
Can I have a minute really quickly to breathe at my bad luck? Please.
No.
Oh no, yeah.
How did I roll a 2? A 4 and then a 2. I think
No. Wait. Do you have a I have a special trait and it reduces my temperance for awareness. Like it has one special skill that I have. And use that skill, it reduces my
Oh,
temperance.
I
What's
think
your
it's
skill?
already implied. It's already applied and everything. Wait,
Oh. 'Cause
everything's
it's
out.
only for that one skill. It's not for
Yeah.
it's not for the trait. It's for the skill specifically.
Yeah, it's fight. I spam fight for a lot of stuff, and that leaves everything at the 4. So I'm. What the fuck? I actually need like 30 seconds to breathe.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, you could also use energy, right?
I can use energy, and I think honestly, just to bump that to a fucking temperance, I might. Because
You
how
should.
much energy? Like, I think if I use 1 energy, it gives me +2, and that's my temperance is a 4. So like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that actually.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of your boosts, right? Or boosting is what it's called, I think.
Yeah, my boost is 2 to grit, which is fight. So I literally have to use. So I hit my temperance of a
Yeah.
fucking 4 and give me the damage required, but
Mhm.
Alum just hears this
Yes.
shatter, heads off into the forest, and then like 30 minutes later, probably, they come back with a container of components, a dead spider that they're dragging, and a lot of blood, and probably some more injuries. Aubrey, if you'd like to hand me those.
I rolled for it. I've been rolling for all of these, and I rolled a 1. So you just take 1 damage.
Nice.
You do come back with 6 components, though.
Nice. And I will drop them in front of Jensen.
Oh, thank you. Are you all
Jensen
right?
is your new parent, apparently.
I have to go with the tail.
This happens. This is like having a strange robotic cat that just runs off into the woods and comes back with live spiders.
I hand you the dead spider as well.
Thank you.
I read
Just
this
gotta-
bitch bedtime stories, I get nothing.
Yeah, right? You're the one doing the actual parenting. We're gonna co-parent another child with Aki.
Never again. You're an orphan.
No! They mentioned wanting it.
cloud.
Actually, I will
I already
change.
live in a closet.
Actually, no. Peony brings up a big point. Can I offer the spider to Peony instead? The spider is a gift for Peony.
Robot cats.
I will gladly accept the spider. And now I have a really unnecessarily fun idea.
Uh-huh.
I would like to prepare this spider as a meal. I would like to cook the spider.
Spider meat.
I love
Spider
how-
meat.
Spider pie.
I love how all of our roles are just feeding into each other in a narrative.
Go for it. This is what this phase is all about.
Yes!
How many components did I get from
You got 6.
albums? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm rolling it now. Woo.
Rolling in components as I roll out this spider.
You pull out a rolling pin.
I'm doing pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Which means once again, I've stolen any luck for the rest of you. luck soup. Anyways, 19, which is
19.
well above my survival
Okay.
fortune, and
Mhm.
I will make a delicious spider pie. Several pies, actually. Not like big pies either. They're like tiny ones, more like tarts, spider tarts, and I think they look like egg tarts by the time I'm done with them, and they're just little pick me ups for everybody. So that way we're not just eating rations and stuff. Yeah, we have a cute little tart, like for everyone, and it doesn't even taste like spider.
Your cooking is excellent, as a matter of fact. The surprise is only because of the source, not because of your cooking.
Is this what I am to expect if I lose?
If you lose, you will get a pie of your choice. I could even open up to any dish of your choice. I'll learn how to make it to the best of my abilities. But if you lose, you will
Wait.
get a pie that you will not like.
You hear a dramatic dun 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 sound effect play.
Sorry, what are you losing exactly?
Nothing.
We
No.
made a very friendly bet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to poison Juarez or anything like that. That would be so rude.
I should hope not.
I just mean you're not going to like the ingredients used.
Well, let me tell you, I really, really hate chocolate.
May I make another skill check?
Who's left for skill checks? I think
Oh,
it's
shoot, it's me.
Jensen
Oh,
and Juarez.
Juarez.
Yeah.
Jensen and Juarez, yeah.
Go ahead, Juarez.
I think as we've been going past just like a lot of like destroyed tech and old cars and stuff, I want Juarez to kind of like scavenge for stuff so they could make a makeshift instrument to keep themselves entertained. And that's probably manipulate or build.
I realize now Aubrey has to keep track of how many weeks go by.
This is true. That is a 16, which is above my my fortune.
Yeah. So how does it go?
I think they said Vida Sashalisa said we passed by some like cars that just can't like work anymore. So I think that maybe they'll go in there, find like, I don't know, an air compressor that doesn't really work anymore, and like take it apart to take like, I don't know, there's like a bag in it. Oh no, they take the airbag. They get like a tire, kind of doing it, and they make oh god, what's the name of it? The piano that you blow into.
Oh, not the guitar, the other one. No, I know what you mean.
I know it is. I know what it is too. 'Cause I
Is
played
it the one that like people follow around convention goers that are
Pianica?
cosplaying?
The pianica?
Melodica.
Melodica,
Melodica.
yeah.
They make a melodica.
I
Yeah,
played in a
with
game
this-
where I had a bard who had a melodica. No, I didn't. Someone did. I played a wizard in that game.
Yeah, they like I make that, and they're just now just going along playing contemporary hits such as Snowstorm and Hit by a Sunflower.
Darude Snowstorm.
Ah, yes. And from that great musician, Walrus.
Did you mean like the polite snowstorm?
No, it's Ruda Snowstorm.
Yeah.
Ruda Vega. Thank you.
Yep.
Great
and
post, everyone.
I believe that is every.
No, I didn't technically go.
Oh, go for it.
I am going to attempt to use my survival to use the heal skill because I know Alum got hurt. Did Vita also get hurt, or is Vita actually okay?
Vita only got hurt for one. She's fine.
Okay.
Heal your crush.
Tragically for the gay, I must attend to the one who is hurt more, or attempt to. You know what? Maybe if I roll really badly, it'll be like, oh, Alum has a high beat.
Oh, let me know if you want a boost because that is my little special.
If you would like to boost, let's see what I got. I guess first, is that how that works, or do you boost it beforehand?
It just says when an ally uses a skill from the survival discipline. I can do it.
Okie dokie. Well, if you want to. I rolled really good though.
Okay, well then I don't think you need it.
No, I hit my fortune. I hit my fortune threshold exactly.
Oh, okay, then you're fine.
I don't know what that does for Alum, but I did great. I don't know how much that heals them.
I will say you healed him too.
Yay, you're just repairing them and the whole time they're watching your tail.
Wait, I know how to make this guy. Vita, can I borrow that tiny tool I gave you for just a second? And maybe you could give me pointers on it? I just need Alum's got some parts that are hanging out a little bit. Just gotta put them back on.
Yeah, of course. Here, this is how you and Vita will sort of like stand behind them and like point out like how to do it.
Maybe Jensen will even just keep using it just slightly wrong, just a little bit wrong. So maybe Vita feels compelled to personally correct.
Meanwhile, Alum here like, this is my body.
In front of my salad.
Really? Right in front of my repairs?
Well, by the time you're done, Alum's gonna go up to Peony, raise their tiny murderous arms up and be like, "Mommy, uppies."
Actually, they're gonna go up to you holding one of the little like children's books.
Oh, I will
Holding it
read
up.
it to you. I will read to you.
Good. I do keep looking at the tail every so often, though, but I'm also enjoying the book.
Yes. Eventually, you do break through the tree line and you come across this massive canyon that this dam sort of stretches across. It is a bit overgrown, but you can easily see sort of the entrance down into the dam to try and get at the internal mechanisms. You can kind of see where all of the water is gathered, and if you can find a way to let some through or something like that, it will help the settlement.
Sorry,
I raise my sword.
Oh, you said the dam is is blocked off?
Then
Or the dam is doing its job and not releasing water?
it is not releasing water.
Okay.
But you may be able to divert some water through some mechanism inside of it. Think of this as like I was like the Hoover Dam for those who might know. It is big. It is massive.
That's a big dam.
It is big, and there's a lot inside of it as well.
Oh, damn.
I was
Big
shut up.
shut
Dam level and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Shut up. Yeah, I was thinking damn level Horizon Zero Dawn. God damn it.
Yes. I love that level so
I mean, isn't
much.
that... No, I can't say anything.
Right?
Nothing.
It's a dam
nothing.
level.
Yeah.
I never got that far. I just like
It's
context
the
stuff.
DLC. It's
That,
one of my favorite. I don't know why I love that particular side quest so much, but I really do.
The NPC is so much fun.
The
Yeah.
NPC is fun a lot, and I also love the lore that you collect there with the
Mm.
concrete beach party. I love the concrete beach party lore, and it's just a fun level in general, like the climbing around and stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah. Well, yes, this is laid out before you. And as you enter the dam, whenever you decide to enter the dam, we will move into the delve phase.
ooh,
Before we enter, though, do we know like what the intention was? Like, if we divert some water, are we going to knowingly be like stealing water from another community or something?
None that you're aware of. It's less of like letting out all of the water. It's just the fact that there is not a lot of water on your side of this canyon.
do we get the feeling like I don't know? It's supposed to let through some water, but because it hasn't like reached like I don't know the overflow point. I don't know a lot about how dams work,
Nor do I.
other than the basics. Stop
That they-
water.
Stop water.
Yeah. But I know there's a
but-
way to like open
Mm.
them and let like to manage water levels on both sides. So
Yeah.
do we get the feeling that these have been like
Yeah, maybe there should be some water on this side,
okay?
and there isn't. And essentially is, this dam could also maybe make power.
Okay. I guess we won't really know if it's been like tampered with until we get inside anyway. So
Yeah.
Alum's ready to tamper with it with Violet. They have their sword out. They're ready. It's a dam. It's in the way, you know?
don't ride the dam. Don't ride
do y'all want a sad animal fact?
Sure.
Okay.
It's related to dams. It's because
beavers?
Yeah, beavers. The reason that they make dams and create dams, like in the nature, is because the sound of rushing water actually makes them very anxious.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
So they actually make a dam. So they don't make a dam. They actually just are just anxious the whole time because of all the water near them. Fun fact.
And they live in water.
Yeah,
That's not
So you're telling me, shut up. So you're telling me beavers just have high functioning anxiety.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Like
weird beavers.
cheetahs. Like
yeah,
cheetahs.
cheetahs, the other
Oh
anxious animal. of the
my
animal
god.
kingdom.
Oh my.
That should be
oh
my persona.
God. Beavers, no. Oh, this whole time I've been a beaver. I'm Canadian. At some point, this is just a giant joke.
Life's a joke and you're waiting for the punchline.
Yep. All right, Aubrey, continue.
Yep. So you're all heading down into the dam, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Will somebody roll on a d20?
Me.
Yes.
Please, you.
Oh, that was kind of a waste, I think. 20.
Wait. Oh my
20?
god. Okay,
Yeah.
I rolled just because you said that. I also rolled a 20.
Look at that, we're
Okay.
matching.
I want to see what I roll really quickly. I want to see if my luck continues. I rolled a 4.
Oh.
I'm not getting better at any point in time. I'm just lucky that didn't count.
Well, luckily, the way that this works with the delve deck, like a 20 just means you find a safe room. So essentially, you start this off by finding essentially what is just the entrance area where it looks like maybe at one point a while back somebody has set up some camping supplies. So there is that if you need to come back to it. Or if there are any last minute preparations or anything you need to do before you delve further.
Can Juarez do I don't know, do something so we could follow our tracks? Because who knows how deep and maze-like this dam will be.
So are you going with shock markings, ball of yarn?
And if someone has camping supplies, there's probably like some rope in there.
Yeah.
So I think they're just gonna do that, and they're gonna, like, I don't know, unwind it so like there's even more. So they're gonna tie a bit and tie the beginning of it to alum.
Are you gonna tie part of it in this room and then tie part of it to alum?
Yeah, basically one end to this room, the other end to alum.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're a robot.
Yeah. All right. Anything else anyone wants to do before you move on to the next room?
Can we do healing here? Because I think 2 of us are missing 1 hit point. It might be nice to top it off. Or like rest and recover energy.
It will take, I think you will have to spend at least an hour. You can do downtime activities here.
Oh, it's fine then.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to look for a map or something that might take us exactly where we need to go?
Give me a... Let's see. Give me a survival roll, whoever might want to look for a map.
Me, the survivor. Well. Wait, no, I have to add. Oh, it doesn't matter what I add because they're both 2 for me. Okay, yeah, then that makes okay, good. I rolled exactly what my fortune is, 15.
15? Okay. You do find a map that sort of it's like on one of those you are here kind of things that's like in the giant glass case, and you see like pointing, you are here, saying like the entrance, and then you see where it has the dam controls sort of deeper down in.
I think I'll point to it and point to where we are on the map, or at least where, if the map goes, you are here, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just guess and point to where we need to go. And just go, it looks like we can get there from here.
Then let's begin.
Am I still tied to something?
The rope?
Cute
Okay.
rope, but like I made sure that it's like really, really long. It's mostly like a yarn.
Wait, what's at
Sweet.
the end of it? This room?
This room, yes.
Okay. I would just like to tidy up the Jensen tail real quick because I feel like it's gotten dirty. I have to mind it.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll to clean up a tail?
No.
I tidy up the tail. It's very nice.
You roll social.
No!
Jensen just like, thank you for that. You're so fascinated by it. Not even the old with the tail.
They just look at you and then look back at the tail and then look at you again as if you're missing something. As if you're the fool here.
Yeah, I guess it almost makes sense because I believe owlbears have feather tails, right? And then hummingbirds have feather tails, and then wolverines have very short little stubby tails. So I guess it makes sense why, in Jensen's head, why perhaps Alum is so fascinated by his particular tail.
Oh my god, just ignoring the fact that this is just a sudden onset based on a specific... It's just like, nah, this is just weird,
That
I
was so
guess.
long ago at this point. That was like a whole day and a half ago. And other orders have been given since. I think she would assume that, like, even if she figured out, earlier on, like, what happened, like, so many things have happened since. Surely that's not still in effect.
It's still in effect, motherfucker. God, they just tidy it up. Tie a little bow on it,
You do all of that, and who wants to roll next?
I kind of
we-
want to see if I break my curse.
Good.
I feel like you should not announce that before rolling.
To be fair, everything is fake and luck is not decided by the words I say on a rational matter, so it'll probably be fine.
And I'm also going to say, rolling low doesn't mean a bad thing on this
Exactly.
chart.
This is my best chance to test it, you know?
I really hope the universe doesn't cuck you.
I rolled a 2.
There you go. There you go. This is why. Here's why I'm telling you. Here's why I'm telling. Every time you say something like that, like for example, it's not like I'm gonna die. And what happens when you roll?
To be fair, this is just a delve feature.
It is.
Yeah.
But Tick has not
Mhm.
rolled higher than a 5 today.
I've rolled a bunch of 2s and a bunch of 4s.
So the first thing you come across is, you started going down the stairs and everything. The first door that you come across opens to an area where you see couches and tables, and things all over the place. You've essentially, for the first thing you found the break room.
Okay. I will poke around for any enemies.
Give me an awareness, I guess.
Oh no. What check is that?
Sure, let's go with fight.
Will you just let me? Okay, I'll use fight if you'll allow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the lookout for a fight.
I am on the lookout for a fight specifically. Finally, a good roll!
Hey.
I hit my fortune. I got a 15.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's
cry.
no enemies. There's no enemies here. There are various things. There is this very strange-looking box. Put up on the wall. There are some things around it.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy. For this role, I'd like to thank my mother for raising me as a wonderful person, and also my friends who have come along with me the whole time.
Because in this game, I count as both. You're welcome twice.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to explore anything in this room?
What's up with this box, though?
It's not currently active, but it's like it's kind of like a box, like a giant rectangle, pretty beefy. This arm seems to be pretty. This like whatever arm that's like drilled into the wall, seems to be pretty sturdy. And sort of on the ground there are these sort of squares that have pictures and writing on them.
It's a box with an arm with squares on the bottom.
No, like on the ground, there's like a small stack of these squares that have names and pictures on them.
I see.
Mhm. I'm describing a TV without describing a TV.
Yeah. The TV, and then there's like the VCRs and the DVDs on the floor. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, laser discs.
I think. Can I make a check to see if I could tell if this is something useful or something just like for funsies?
Sure, yeah. Give me a technology.
Hey, that's a 3, which is a failure.
3. You're not sure. As you look through all of this stuff, could be useful. I mean, you're relatively sure it's electronics, so it's probably got some parts. These other things on the ground, I don't know. You like open up one, and this sort of giant disc comes out of it.
Could Juarez like looking at that see if like it rings any bells?
Yeah, if you want to roll the technology.
Or like saved any bells?
Do I have a disc slot?
I don't know. Do you?
I'm gonna roll for it.
I shouldn't have said anything. I rolled a 1.
Goodness gracious.
My dice lock swung back with an 18, so I do have a disc slot. And a TV screen for a face, probably. You just see like a disc slot pop out of Alum's like the side of their head or something.
Oh, Alum, do you think you could learn from these?
I don't know. Like they just kind of stare at you and then look back at the TV and just crouch down at it. Just pushing the disc slot back in their head while they do so.
Could I make a similar roll to Vita and see if I could figure out what this is, if I've heard of it or not?
Oh yeah, give me technology.
What is technology stat again? Is it manipulate?
Yeah.
Yeesh. Let's see if I'll get it. Yeah, I got it. I rolled 19.
Nice.
It's a good day for me.
Yeah. This is you've heard about them. This is a TV. There's like a laser disc player, and these are laser discs. These are like old films.
Oh, they're just old films. Like you know, the thing that you can play and you can watch on it.
Oh, crap. I thought these were like metal food. I was gonna start feeding it. I'm getting confused. Never mind. We should take some.
I mean, we could. Aubrey.
Yeah.
Can I please, like, with the fact that I rolled a fortune, can I please name one of the movies that's on the disc?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I also have a name for one of them, but yeah, I want to hear what you create.
Maybe I find two then. With my luck, you know. You go first. You go first. You tell me what I find, and then I'll tell you what I found.
Okay, one of them you pick up is Bad Dreams on 12th Street.
Motherfucker.
All right, yeah, we got that, and then the one that I find is a beloved animated movie, Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah.
Written in bold, all caps around the DVD, going around Kung Fu Panda 2, and I go, oh, that's certainly a name.
You know
Wait,
what?
Aubrey.
That makes so much more sense in this world, though, because everyone's animals.
True.
Exactly.
Can I play Kung Fu Panda 2 on my face?
No.
Coward!
No, but like you insert it and it just plays from your speakers.
No audio. You just start hearing audio of like people talking, and I am the Dragon Warrior.
God, we would think it was based on our stuff, like what we would watch.
It's
what
like
was
a
it?
historical
Bad
film
Dream.
to us.
Exactly, we'd watch Bad Dream on whatever street and be like, "Wow,
Street, yeah.
these are some weird-looking creatures."
That's
it's like
Johnny
a whole
Knife Hands.
alien movie. Yeah, this is weird. It's like when you pass by those stores and you see those weird figures wearing the clothes, the mannequins. Why would they make a whole movie full of mannequins? Then we watch Kung Fu Panda 2, and it's like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's a historical record.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's very important to our past, our culture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the documentary. I need to transcribe this. Why does you just see them like start typing as Kung Fu Panda 2 plays from the speakers?
Oh my god.
So anything else you'd like to do here?
Oh, no, I was just gonna make a bad joke.
All right. If everyone is ready to move on, who would like to roll next?
I could do it.
Okay.
Wow. Good use of a roll. That was 19.
19. Okay, roll one more time.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay. So you come to essentially a room with filing cabinets and various things on it. This is a records room.
Oh. Hmm. Good. Is there anything that stands out in this room of said records?
I mean, it's just the fact that there are so many all over the place.
This feels important, but not to what we're doing right now.
Maybe we can mark it down for later.
Yeah, I'll put it in the books.
Is it more like personnel records or like, I don't know, records of how the dam is used or construction or something?
If you start poking through them, part of them are personnel records, like anything that's in the filing cabinets, but there's also others that are just day-to-day operations and some books about how to use and how to operate the dam.
Ooh, Vita will grab any of the how to operate books as we delve further in.
Yeah. Okay. Anything anyone else wants to do?
No, I think we can move on,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is something we need to do right now, and we technically could check it out more during like a downtime or something.
Yeah. Give me one more roll.
I got a 9.
9. Okay. So you're pushing deeper into the dam, and you enter this room, and you start seeing the signs that you've seen before of corruption. Sort of along the walls, there's this mold that sort of creeps in like vines, and it sort of goes deeper into the dam. And it kind of just smells damp.
Is it blocking our way at all?
It's not blocking your way. You can still going, but you can kind of see that these tendrils of rot come from, it looks like it starts somewhere deep down and then has been making its way up.
Does it seem like it would be unhealthy to pass through?
Hey, it's not stopping you from passing through. It's just kind of like along the walls.
No, but like, is it unhealthy? Like, if we were to like touch it, is it like full of leeches, or
Yeah,
do we
yeah.
get?
There
Is
is
it like mold?
There's a corruption mechanic actually that slowly affects your character, kind of like, I guess, a disease that you can't really get rid of. So
Because I can find an alternate route.
Yeah,
It's like a thing I can do.
You can, but also it's something you definitely all would have dealt with before. It's dangerous, but as long as you're cautious.
No, not with the way everybody else has been rolling. I'd rather find an alternate route as well.
yeah.
Alternate route is ironically my dash move.
Hey, mine
But-
too.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just alternate route each other. Let's go.
Yeah, we can both get a secret passage. We can put a secret passage in our secret passage.
So you will
Yo, dog.
you will sort of step back a little bit and try further down the hall. So roll on that table again.
That would be a 2.
A 2. Roll one more time because it's already been used.
How about a 20. Have we already done it? We've already
We
done
did
a
a
20.
20, yep.
Did
All
a
right.
20.
That's another 20. What the heck?
Dice
5?
is-
We don't have a middle spectrum anymore. It is far end or high end. Have we done 5?
You have not done 5 yet.
All right.
So
Pity I used 2 20s in a row on that.
yeah, so you find an area that it is you found a way down. You are kind of is not probably the you've essentially okay, I'm gonna start over. You find sort of this area that leads into the catwalks, sort of above where a lot of this machinery is. This is your way down, but it is probably not the safest way down. And the catwalks themselves are a little bit unstable from having been unattended to for so long.
Well, it looks like we either go through the unsafe corruption, or we go across the unsafe catwalks. Anyone have a preference for comfort levels?
As a giant bear, I say the catwalks. I rather deal with that than corruption.
I agree. I feel like they're easier to prepare for. But I'm also more inclined for that sort of thing. Anyone else?
That sounds good to me.
Alum?
Alum is just staring at you.
Okay. Alum, I'm going to need you to focus on the catwalk and be very careful. You can't be distracted by the tail. You must be very careful crossing the catwalk.
Attention focuses to the catwalk.
Okay. That's reassuring.
So to cross this catwalk, I will allow either a balance exploration, an exploration balance roll, a sneak survival, a lead social, and I can be sold on other ones. But those are the 3 main ones I was thinking.
I
would
can
like to
give
lead
people boosts.
for social.
If you choose to sneak, I can also give you a boost.
What about maneuver combat?
Yeah, I'd love maneuver.
With lead, I got a 17, which is above my fortune roll.
Okay.
I got another natural 20 for balance. That's my
Yeah.
4th one.
Yeah.
The only one that's mattered so far, because all the other ones were either rerolls or for funsies. But where is this for Dumisa?
So the options are social, exploration, and survival,
And combat.
and combat. I will always
Because
pick combat.
maneuver is a skill.
Yes. So maneuver, I'm not fighting, so my thresholds are gonna be a little bit less, but that's fine.
Heck no.
Well, you see, if I was fighting the catwalk, I'd be fine. But I feel like this is something I should spend energy on to barely pass. So I'll do
Probably.
that.
Really good idea.
I got a fucking 5. So I'm gonna bump that to a 7, which is it's the good enough threshold.
Yeah, I got a 9 on maneuver, which is also the good enough threshold for me.
Okay. And Aki, what you get?
I When you boost, how much does it go up by?
I think your grit in this, because nerve is for mental stuff,
Yeah, I think
and
it
grit is
goes.
for physical stuff.
Yes, I think
Okay,
it's.
so-
I think
so
it
it
goes up
would-
by that much.
Okay, so if I boost, it would go up by my grit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that then, just so that way I can make my fortune threshold because I'm literally one off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
and
you- Never mind. You're using survival, right?
I'm using survival,
Okay.
yes, which I can't really help myself besides just
Yeah.
doing the boost.
Hmm.
And I'm literally one off. My minimum for fortune is 15. I'm 14.
Yeah. So you all get across this catwalk, but it's kind of it's very much a but barely. Like many times when you're moving, you have to stop as like you hear just sort of like a pop, pop, pop as certain like just supports from where it is sort of like onto the ceiling kind of like just come apart. You cross fine. You don't have any problems with that. Getting back through this way may be another thing completely. And from here, you all move down into the main area. And as you do see you see some like signs of the corruption around as well. Not as much as the way you chose not to come in, but it definitely seems like it's all centered somewhere deep inside here. And as you enter what is probably the sort of main area where all the controls are, you sort of see this figure that's there. It looks like it was a person at one point, but corruption and things have warped it, and it's very tall and very long arms. And it sort of turns towards you all, has these like glowing eyes, and its face sort of splits open like a flower. Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gaze is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you. Awesome. Everybody here, we are going to fight the boss.
Let's fight.
I heard
Boss
fight.
fight.
I'm ready.
What is the boss?
So the boss is this character called the Lost. They're very, very tall, very, very spindly, very long, look like they've been corrupted by this rot and, morphed by it, and they turn towards you, their eyes glow, and then sort of their face, like, peels like a flower as they begin to rush at you. Yep.
Okay, dope. We don't have a turn order, right? Like we can just choose who goes.
Yeah, it's very you go and then I get a turn, you go, then I
Yeah,
get a
I just
turn.
wanted to double check that because if so, I would like to go first, just so that way I can stack the defense.
Yeah. And you can put yourself wherever in your little green square you would like.
I'm actually gonna be away from all of you just because I don't like you. No, that's not why, but
Shouldn't you be behind Jensen watching the tail?
I can watch the tail from this distance.
With their special eyes.
Cool. So, me wants to go first. Close means I have to be on the same square, correct?
Yes.
All right, just double checking that. Then I will move up one, so that way I'm on the exact same square as the loss. And then I'd like to use 2 more energy to full defense, in which basically I gain a temporary pool of points that I can spend as reactions to block attacks made against me or allies. We gotta roll for it though. So no, you spend a number of points. Oh, okay. Then I'll straight up spend. God, I'm actually unsure what this means.
What does it say?
It's full defense. Let me send a screenshot. It's it's like the pips and the allocation that I'm not understanding. If you see right here, does that mean?
You roll. Those little diamonds are what I get for consequence points.
I see. So I guess every time I use a reaction is when I have to roll.
Yep. So yeah, 2 block attack, spend a number of points equal to. Yep. So it's you would roll and it'd be 3 plus shield points or whatever.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and it looks like I've misunderstood. I need to be close to allies, not the thing. May I move back?
Yes. And I won't charge you energy or anything because we did not understand this.
Thank you. I will keep that then. Minus the 2, of course, that I'm spending to use this. Or to activate this.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure my weapon is... you know what? Yeah, I'm good. That's all I will do then. I'll just straight up set up my defense, take out my shield, get ready to turn into a turtle, basically. From owlbear to turtle. And just attack. Well, not attack, and be ready.
Cool. So the Lost lets out a horrible ear-piercing screech as they sort of dig they strike down and dig their fingers into the ground, and this sort of wave of rot and corruption goes straight forward through everybody in these 2 squares. I need everybody to give me an exploration roll.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Mhm.
I assume I wasn't looking. I was on the wrong screen. I'm the other square.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
It's
I assumed
straightforward.
as much as a straight line, but if it is from the exploration, I can spend energy to boost the roll. So I'm happy to spend energy.
I got a 10, which is my temperance threshold.
Okay.
I got a 2.
A 2?
Oh, does this count as an attack?
Yes, this will count as an attack.
Could I block for... Actually, wait a minute. Are we... Yeah, Juarez is on the same square as me. Can I block for Juarez?
Block, use the full defense.
Yeah, so I'll roll.
Equal attack. So this attack is a 3 consequent point cost. So That would be give me, maybe you're supposed to make,
I think you roll.
yeah.
And however much you
Hmm.
roll is how many points you get.
Yeah, I think you have to make a combat roll for that.
Okay, cool.
I also
I've-
made my fortune threshold for this exploration roll.
Okay.
Okay, combat. Oh, dope. Yeah, no, I make the fortune threshold. I forgot I lowered it for my
So
combat.
you get 3 plus whatever your shield rating is in points.
4 points.
So you can spend 3 of those 4 points to block the damage coming at Juarez.
I will spend that then. But I still have to make an exploration for myself.
Yes.
Let me do that.
I'm not in the line, so I'm just vibing.
Yes.
I did not make my. I don't think I made my threshold.
I can give you 2 points. I can spend energy to boost your roll.
I don't think that'll make it either.
Dang. I don't.
Yeah, I'm that. Yeah, my
Yeah, 'cause I
threshold
can
for
only boost my spirit
exploration is 8. I rolled a 2, so that would only make
Shoot.
with your bonus. That would only make it a 6. So you might as well not.
You have armor on?
I do have armor on.
You sure you don't want to just like block for yourself?
Yes, because I'm full. Like I have protective armor as well as my extra shield, so it's like I'm okay.
Okay, just making sure since you're also basically getting hit.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
So if you got your fortune, you take no damage. You're able to get out of the way. If you got your temperance, you will take 3 health damage.
Jeez.
Oof, oof.
And if you
There goes
didn't,
your armor.
If you got your judgment, you take 5.
okay, yeah, there goes my armor. That's fine.
Oh,
Actually, my shield is also gone too. But that's fine. I have my other thing for more shields.
Mhm.
And so I'll take 1 point of damage.
Okay. And to spend some more of its consequence points, it will sort of pull one hand up and aim and shoot this sort of blast of corruption over at you, Alum.
Leave me alone.
I would like to use my other move behind
Okay.
you. Yeah, it's a +1 whoa, but the range is 1, so it should be able to actually reach Alum.
Mhm.
And it's before they take damage. As a reaction, I can spend the points from my resistance armor pool to absorb the damage.
Okay.
Fun fact, I also have Lone Wolf. Because I'm in my own tile, I get a +1 to non-attack rolls, and I have +3 of something called... One sec. +3 temporary points to your let me scroll, please.
you have to use arrow keys in the box.
It was scrolling the whole page. To my
Oh.
protective armor pool, I don't know what that means. I'm trusting Aubrey.
So your
Oh.
armor's a pool.
Yeah.
So you get extra 2 to that,
Oh, it's +3. But yeah, okay.
or whatever it is.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna give you shit. It's not you have a lot. Okay, you're fine. You're good. You
It's 'cause
you
I'm
do
alone.
you. Yeah,
Uh,
okay, you're fine. I'm not gonna protect you then.
Oh no.
Um,
Please protect me. My luck is terrible.
You have armor. You're fine.
Okay, what do I
this
roll?
is you don't.
Oh.
I spend the points. I don't really roll in this game. I spend my consequence points to do things.
Oh, I thought I rolled because everyone else did, but this is just straight up
this
assault.
is,
Okay.
this is yeah. This, as you said, this is an assault. You will take 4 damage.
Can I use my protection armor pool on this?
Yes, it goes to your armor pool first. and then anything past that goes to your health.
So since I have +3, it burns through all of that, and I take 1 damage.
Yep. And your
Okay.
armor is gone.
Yeah, it refreshes after the combat phase, but we're still in the combat phase.
Yep, and then that's
Alright.
its turn.
Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so Vita is going to use Hex Burst, which I think that they raise up her wings, and the little like bronze tips on them, like they like flap them, and it sends a burst of like energy towards this tile that the Lost is on. So I need to make a tech roll. Which is a 12, so that is in my temperance bucket. Give me a second. Which means I deal 1 weapon plus 1 damage, and you get 2 consequence points. But that means that I do 4 damage to this buddy.
Okay.
And then, can I look around this room, and is there any sort of machine that might be helpful? Any sort of tech that might be helpful in this fight? Like, I don't know, an angry Roomba or like a crane or something.
Do you have an ability for this? Or a skill?
Yeah. So basically, for my class, I have Awaken the Ancients as my class special. So, I have to spend an intervention point, and I don't know what those are. I
That's
think
the pool
cheating
stuff.
pool.
That's
Yeah,
the whole
that's a
group
cheat
has
pool.
those, right?
Yes.
You can use them if you want. I don't need them.
I believe you have 1 for each of you.
So 4 total.
You have 4. Essentially, is for each of the players, they have 1.
So 5 total.
5. I can't
5.
count.
Yeah, so is there any sort of machine about here that I would need to awaken to help us in this combat?
Am I not good enough for you?
So far, you've been hanging out on your own, getting hit, so...
You asked to go next, motherfucker.
So yeah, there is a what is pretty much a very advanced Roomba in this room.
Does it have a knife on it? Is that what makes it advanced?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I wanna... Then Vita's going to, like, flutter over, if I have to move, I'll move, to go and activate this Roomba.
You do not have to move. You can just spend that point. And sort of, you now have the murder Roomba.
Awesome. And that is my turn.
Cool. And who would like to go next?
You?
Oh, I'm not going next.
Wait, what? Isn't it like you?
I can with this character I can only, because there's only 1. If I had other monsters, I could go, but I can only go on every other. But that means
Okay.
I get a lot more actions because it's just 1 person.
I see.
Well, if no one else is going, I can't.
Yeah, if you want to, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I think I am going to use coordinate attack. So target an adversary in range. Before the start of your next turn, each ally gains a 1-time bonus to their attack rolls and damage when attacking that target. So I need to roll. It's a social. Up. Where's my character sheet? Found it. Is this? Would I be? If I use boost, would I use my nerf for this?
Grrr.
It's a social move, which is why I'm asking.
Yeah, all out.
Okay, so I'll do that, which is going to make it a 7, which is above my temperance. which means everyone gets +3 attack, +2 damage, and you get +2 consequence points. And let me see. I have my laser claws, but I don't know if I want to attack yet. I think I'm gonna do I have shield points? I don't have a shield. Should have thought about that before taking deflective shield.
You think?
Well, I have protection and resistance. I don't see shield on the sheet. I'm just double checking my thingies, my thingamabobs. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to do coordinated attack, so everyone gets that +3 to hit, basically. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's my turn again. So let's see. The Lost will spend its first action to move over here where the party is.
Oh no.
Scary.
Oh god.
As this sort of large creature, I was reading. In my mind, I'm picturing Mr. Bloom from the Batman comics. If you're familiar with that, I'll post a photo in a second. And they sort of have these very, very long claws, and it is going to take a second. And since Vita, you hit it recently, it is going to attack you with. So it is going to be. So it will be for 3 damage.
Reaction!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my full defense again. I'm rolling for combat again. Right.
Yes, I will say roll for that. And make sure you're keeping track of your energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, yeah. That will be a temperance. So I get 2 shield points.
Are you using those on me? Okay, cool. So I have 1 shield point, so that means I take 0 damage, but now I have 0 shield.
Well, and then you have made the Lost very angry, so it will spend its last 2 consequence points for this round to hit you with its claws, Peony. So that'll be 2 damage.
I can take it.
Yeah. And then it is someone's turn.
Can I do something? Can I flavor text it to be super cool too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go next. And mechanically, I'm going to use 1 energy to move over here. And then I'm going to use my the cool talent that I have, my dash talent. I think it's called Impale. So I basically grab 1 enemy in this tile and myself, and I shove them a tile outwards in the direction of my choosing. So I'm just gonna. This also does damage. I don't roll to hit or anything like that. It's just a thing I can do. So you guys see Alum go from one side to rushing to the other side and impaling this thing with her giant sword, shoving it out of your way. And it says it deals 2 and then a bracket W damage. Is that 2 plus my weapon damage?
Yes.
So it is 5 damage.
Okay.
+2.
So
Plus 2.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
And because I use 1 energy and 1 dash. I want to try to hit it.
Yeah, go for
I'm
it.
angry. And I'm going to use Savage Attacker. So my temperance threshold goes up a little bit, but it also means I do extra damage, which is gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
It seems God loves me because I got a fortune.
Yeah.
It said my moms were in trouble, so I have to commit violence. So 1 sec, let me do math. Dusty, what do I get from you?
You get +3.
So that is 8 damage. On a
For
fortune.
damage is +2. Sorry.
Okay, so 7 damage.
Okay.
And I kinda want to try hitting it again. One more time. Because I have these cool bonuses. I'm gonna hit it one more time. I am angry. I want to use some energy. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Really hard. That is... I didn't say I used Savage Attacker, but I wanted to, which does put that into Temperance, barely. If you'll allow me to
With
put
the
that.
+3.
Yeah, I got a 12 plus 3 is 15, and with Savage Attacker, my threshold's 16. No, my fortune's 16. If I didn't use Savage Attacker, my fortune would be 14, but I always want to use Savage Attacker. So, that's my default stasis.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So that is another 7 damage as I whack him really fucking hard. So that's like a total of like 19 damage. No, that's a total of like 21 damage for all 3 attacks.
Yes. Give me those consequence points.
You got 1 fortune of 1. I think the dash gives you 1 as well. It says like a 1 at the bottom. So yeah, I'm just gonna hit you really fucking hard several times with a big sword.
Yeah.
I'm scared of my actions, but I'm not gonna do any more.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Hmm?
I will use my talent use my night sight and spend a component to give who's most likely to attack next besides the monster? Who?
Oh no, the monster. I don't know. It
Like
depends.
who's most likely to take a turn next?
I think we're back to top of the round after you, so technically anyone. Most like, look, if we're going by whoever is last or hasn't gone in a while, it's me. But
Okay.
yeah, I do not think I'll be attacking since I'm spending majority of my energy defending people.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Then I will give a +1 to attack rolls and sensory related skill rolls to Vita.
Yay.
I mean, you know, duh. Actually, I'm just gonna do that again because I can. And I will. Wait, hang on. Let me double check something. Which one do I want with this? As many actions as you got. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I will do it again. At the cost of a resource and a component. Or sorry, an energy and a component. And give +1 to Juarez. And what the heck? Let's do it again. And give a +1 as well to whatchamacallit, robot. And then
Murderbot.
Murderbot. And then I am going to use a dash Wait. Quick clarification point. Can you attack on a diagonal if you have the range?
If you have the range.
I have the range. I will attack then instead of moving. Let me find what I gotta click on so I can attack this thing. I want to use. I would like to use Overdrive. Overdrive with my whip instead of just send that out there and try to attack. Let's see if this works. That is a fortune again. Even before Juarez, it's a 17, a natural 17, which makes it doesn't matter, but it's 20 again.
Okay.
So my damage is going to be 8 damage. Wait, is the thing from Juarez still in effect?
Yeah, until the start of my next turn, so you get plus 2 damage.
Okay, yeah. So I do 2 damage tripled with the overdrive, which makes it. That's gonna make it 6, and then plus Juarez is 8.
Okay.
And let me mark down the energy again. And I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. I am going to spend. Let's see how many I got.
Oh no, we've made her too powerful!
I will spend 5 of my consequence points on this melee attack against Alum.
I don't think I'm gonna live this one, everyone.
There's another murder bot right there. You should attack them.
I hit it really hard. I don't blame it.
Yeah. So that is going to be 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will spend 4 on a ranged attack against Jensen.
Okay.
So that will be so it'll be 5 damage again.
Okay, does my resistance matter at all?
It will go through your armor.
As in,
First.
like, it'll pass my armor?
If it, it'll depends on how much armor you have. What kind of resistance do you have?
I have resistance 2 plus my passive dash, which gives me resistance 4.
Mhm.
And then I have protection 1.
Actually, resistance is different.
Yeah, resistance is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I listed them differently.
So the protection 1 it will take from there, and then you will take 4 damage.
Okay.
And I believe that is all I can do. So it comes with you. Yeah, whoever wants to start this round off.
I would like to do something, but it really is just I'm buying time so I can get more energy back. I literally have no idea what oh, here it is. Never mind. So yeah, I have to roll. Roll exploration. There you go.
Yep. And based on what you roll is...
You get a +2 from me for rolling an exploration skill.
Oh, okay, cool. I think I just make the temperance. I'm double checking. Yeah, I'm past my threshold for temperance and all that, but That's what I get, temperance. So I will recover 3, and you get, I believe, 2 consequence points.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who would like to go next? Because one more person has to go before I go.
I would like to go, please.
Hmm?
Okay, first I would like to activate my passive, which is Hunter's Journal. Pick any target in range. The narrator will give you a piece of information about the target's codex entry. You can learn about the target's attacks and defenses or their behavior and ecology. I am interested in its attacks and defenses.
All right. So it has Claw Slash. It has a ranged attack called Zaleska. It has the Corruption Burst, and it has Agility, which is to move. Do you learn anything more about them?
It doesn't specify. I pasted the entirety of the text into chat, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. I mean, to be fair, you've experienced all of them already.
True, that is true.
You know what each one of them does.
Okay, I will fall back into the square with Jensen, and I would like to use heal. So
Okay.
I'm going to roll survival. Oh, good. Okay, that's a 12.
Do you want a
which-
bonus for survival?
No, that's not going to help me get past my other threshold. But
Okay.
that is a temperance. So I and an ally in my tile, we can each restore 3 points that we can split between energy and health however you want.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to put all mine into heal or into health because that was getting a little low. But you are welcome to split them as you want.
I gotta go in energy because I've been spending that like it's going out of style.
A
Yeah. And then my beloved Roomba, I think I'm going to ask them to please attack this lost. Oops. 13, which beats my temperance, so they do 2 damage.
Okay.
And I'll ask them to attack. No, that's silly. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. So the Lost will do the thing where it shoves its fingers into the ground, and the corruption is a wave sort of hitting the Roomba, Alum, Juarez, and Peony. I will need those
no.
exploration rolls.
Exploration?
Yep.
Hey, nat
Okay.
20 for my Roomba.
Hey.
I'm angry. Does the Roomba count as... One sec. Does Roomba count as an ally? Okay, one sec. Let me... Okay. There was a chance that Roomba existing could have killed me.
Yeah.
But-
I will remind you, you can spend a dodge to half damage.
And if you're close to a threshold, let me know and I'll spend energy to boost it.
No, I got in my middle area, but if I failed, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead. And there was a chance, like, I get a +1 if I'm alone. So if I got specifically like an 8, I would have died because of that Roomba, but I didn't.
No, you wouldn't have because I exist.
True. Well, I
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm just.
You wouldn't die, you would just take corruption.
Oh yeah, right. That's not good.
Oh no, not the data drives.
Oh no! When does
Oh,
it
no.
Panda
reboot it?
2.
You lose Kung Fu Panda 2.
No, we just got it.
No.
It's good
I
now.
would rather
You have
lose
to.
the murder bot.
I got temperance though.
I also got temperance.
Okay. Is for anyone in temperance, it is 3 damage.
Okay.
I got fortune.
Okay. Then no damage.
Yeah, Peony just pops. Does anybody need to be shielded? Because I'm not keeping track of anyone's health, so
With that 3 points of damage, I'm at 2 health, so I might need something.
Oof.
okay. You are over there. Let me see if I can even do anything. like I have something, but it's for resistance. I can use my armor, my resistance armor, to absorb the damage straight up. So I'm gonna use my reaction to behind you at Alum. So just before you're about to take damage, I can absorb it with my resistance armor pool. I only have 2 right now, so I'm just gonna use all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna take 1 damage. Because
Yes.
3 minus 2 is 1. Perfect. The silence is deafening. I'm like, did I do my math wrong? Please, this is so easy.
I'm too tired to check it. I don't
Okay.
care what
Sounds
you've
about
done.
Well, I need to probably back off and heal. But I don't know if that's in character to do.
I don't know. Well, it's whoever's turn wants to go now.
I should go last because people should still try hitting, I think. So, not me.
Okay.
So I will say I'm at very low health. But
You can
I'm
always.
also... No, but is that like... From a mechanical standpoint, I can do it. From an alum standpoint, should I do it?
I can, or
You-
whoever wants to, can use an action to tell you to back off.
It's 0 energy to tell alum to take care of themselves.
It sounds like other actions. The cost varies. Perform a general action.
Hey, if you're always worried, you can do what you want to do and then spend that energy to move out of the square.
This thing has a good range, though. Is the issue. Like, it can shoot laser beams.
Yeah, it's got a
Oh,
range 2 for those. So pretty much it can get you almost anywhere you are.
Moving will not... Let me check the healing mechanics real quick.
I think you can just do them. Maybe at an energy cost.
Yeah, at an energy cost, you can, it's plus ingredients is to, recover health. So I actually can't heal myself, so...
We all have 2 ingredients.
Yeah,
2 ingredients, okay.
we got them earlier.
Right. Yes, I have... it's components I don't have, it's 2 ingredients. So how does that work? Because it just says 0 energy plus 2 ingredients, restore health and energy, heal.
Yeah, you don't have to roll. You just spend those components.
Okay, how much do I get back?
It
It's 3.
says
3? Okay.
Well, no,
They can be split between health and energy.
Okay. I need energy back. Or I need health back real bad. So, I'm going to do that. And I'm just gonna also try to hit it. Maybe once, maybe twice. I don't know.
Okay.
It's my job, you know. Slappy slappy. I'm gonna use Savage Attacker, as usual. My old reliable, you know.
Yeah.
And I still have Dusty's +3 to hit, so...
Yes.
Oh, that's a fortune roll. My dice love me for murder and murder alone. So that is another 7 points of damage. I think you get +1 consequence because that was fortune. I'm gonna try hitting one more time. I have enough energy. I'm running low on energy, but I have enough energy. I'm tired, but I'm gonna try hitting him one more time with another savage attack. Okay, my luck had to run out sometime, and I'm angry because that is going to be, unfortunately, a nat 1.
Woof.
I was going so well too, and if I didn't savage attack, that would have actually like been a temperance. But do I want to use energy to bump it to temperance? I'm very low on energy. I'm going to use energy to bump it to temperance. I don't want to live with the consequences of my actions.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna bump that.
consequence to your actions later.
Yeah, at least it's less consequences because judgment to temperance isn't as bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, God, I am low on energy though. I'm gonna have to probably recuperate that at some point. But that is another 7 damage, so 14 in total from the 2 attacks.
how would you like to take this thing out?
Yes!
Hey!
I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna kill me. I'm like, no. This thing is long and spindly. I feel like it's gonna reach down a little bit to try and cut me, and it just lowers its head just enough, and this murder robot moves at Mach speed and just cleaves its head off.
Mm-hmm.
It just thumps. It thumps on the Roomba, crushing it.
Rip Roomba, we barely
Roomba.
knew you.
Alum kicks the Roomba out of spite.
Gasp.
Robots can be jealous.
Yep. So as you defeat the Lost and do that, it seems that the rot's connection to this place is severed, and you sort of watch as it sort of all dries up and almost burns away from inside here.
I'd like to give Vita a very quick little thank you cheek kiss, and then go to check on the
Do
robots.
the dip. Do the dip.
Dip. Do the
No,
dip.
just a little cheek
Not
kiss.
yet.
Just a little cheek kiss.
But it's going to look at Peony. That doesnn't count.
Just a
not
little thank you.
Are you sure? I think it counts just a little bit.
No. No, that's like what friends do.
Yeah.
I don't have many friends that give me kisses like that, but okay.
Kiss her, Jensen. Or not Jensen. Kiss her, Juarez. Give her a little friendship kiss.
Marquez.
We'll deal with this later.
And who knew the people were making the bets ended up falling in love too?
Please. Please, I want it. I ship it.
So yes, you can take the time to reactivate the dam and get water flowing back to the town.
And so because we got rid of the lost one, there's no there's not going to be any corruption in the water or anything.
No,
It's
it is
good.
all burned away. The rot's connection to this place is gone.
I play a low battery sound effect. I'm at 2 energy.
Whoa.
And you can all head back to the village and report your successful mission.
I will create a light bridge so we don't have to cross the catwalk again. And it just is made of light, but solid. And it can go for 200 feet if necessary.
Oh no, the exit is exactly 205 feet away. What a tragedy.
I'll make 2 bridges.
And yeah, you can do that and head on home. And I believe that is where we will wrap up episode 2. And yeah, and come back next time for episode 3, the finale of our little Hyperlight Drifter game. I'm excited to see what happens next. But
I'm attached.
Yeah. Murderbot, why don't you take us out?
Beep beep, thank you for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblets and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Goblets and Gays Twitter. Also, check out the wonderful Hyperlight Drifter RPG. It's a lot of fun to play, a lot of great content, and a lot of good vibes. If you like what you hear here, you're probably going to enjoy playing it, to be completely honest. They don't sponsor us. Do they sponsor us? They
do.
They do sponsor us, technically. They do sponsor us.
They
Not
do.
technically, they're paying for it. They sponsored us.
Yeah, these are sponsored episodes.
They did sponsor me to pay. They did pay me to say that, but I do actually genuinely think it's fun. So don't think critically about that. Give us good ratings, yada yada yada. I just like Hyperlight Drifter a lot. Thank you.
Great. Mm-hmm. Yep. Eat
Fuck
your
you, Craig.
vegetables.
Eat your vegetables unless you're a robot. Then like I don't know, man. Have fun.
Mhm.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.